Hello traders. Good morning, good afternoon and good evening depending upon your time zone. My name is Muhammad Azim and welcome to ReadyForex.com Elliot Wave Analysis and Forex Forecast. Okay, I'm going to do the analysis and I'm going to cover basically the New York market session. Previously, a few hours ago, I did upload some individual Elliot Wave forecast and for analysis videos as well. Okay, so let's take a look at euro dollar currency pair. Right now, the euro USD is moving up. Well, this is what I was kind of expecting that to happen. So I expect further upside inside euro versus United States dollar currency pair. And this means if you take a look at 1 hour time frame, I told you guys that we got this tweezer bottom over here. This is a false breakout, and people might argue that we got multiple candlestick closes below 1.1403 level, the support level, but I told you guys that it's a failure, it's a false breakdown, it's a head fake. Do not get fooled by the market. So I prefer to the upside and price did go up. Next, let us take a look at United States dollar index. Now I told you that it's going to rise up from current levels, or more ideally speaking, it's going to print a new low. So the way I see, if you check out the US dollar index daily time frame, the way I see price action is now going to drop and it's going to print a new low. Okay, so once market prints a new low, then we might get a bottom in price action, but for the time being I expect weakness in price action of US dollar index. Okay, after that price is going to bounce back up, so we will see how it goes, but for the time being, the way I see, I expect for the weakness in price action of US dollar index. Okay, next, okay, next one is the US dollar index 1 hour time frame, and if you check out this 1 hour chart, I told you that we got this failure over here, just a spike above the old swing high, and market is going to drop, and this is what we exactly got it. So it seems to me we're getting some kind of wave 1, wave 2 and possible wave 3 to the downside. Let me label the chart for you. So to me this is wave 1. Okay, then we have this wave number 2, and then expect bearish leg wave number 3, and then we do expect wave number 4 and 5, but overall the trend is bearish. I hope you got that one. Okay, next one is the pound dollar. I told you guys that we got an exact hit right at the Fibonacci retracement level at 0.786% area. So yesterday when I did the analysis, you can check out the previous video as well. It's still available online, the live stream. I told you guys that I expect a bullish price action inside GBPUSD currency pair. And as we speak, price action is going up. So hopefully you guys manage to make some profit and you guys manage to get some benefit out of this forecast. Next one, let us take a look at Australian dollar versus United States dollar currency pair. Now over here I have two wave counts. Now one wave count is basically, it looks like to me we got an ending diagonal scenario, and whenever I do the market analysis, I have a plan A and a plan B. Sometimes I even have a plan C as well. In simple Elliott wave terms, we call it a preferred Elliott wave count, and the second one, the plan B, is basically the alternative Elliott wave count. The market, the trading market that we trade, it's not an easy market. Market can do whatever market wants to do to hit your stop loss first, kick you out of the market, and then start moving in your favor. But you are out of the market with a loss, so you're not part of the move. So that is the reason why you need to always prepare yourself, so market should not give you a surprise. Okay, so I come up with two Elliott wave count. Which wave count is going to work? Well, only time is going to tell, but I did manage to make some profit today, and rest of my students as well, inside the Aussie dollar currency pair. Now let's take a look at the wave count. The number one wave count, or the plan or preferred Elliott wave count, no matter which way you want to name it. This is the wave 1, and then this is a possible scenario, wave number 2. Okay, and then what we got is a possibility of a bullish wave 3, then wave 4 to the downside right over here, and then expect a wave number 5 right up there. Okay, now I'm going to draw some trend lines. Okay, and let me change the color to blue. Okay, okay, so this is the upper trend line, and then we have this lower trend line over here, right over here. Let me extend these trend lines backwards as well. Okay, so in my judgment, we got a potential ending diagonal scenario over here. Now I might be wrong, and then that's okay. Nobody is right 100% of the times. Okay, it's all about probabilities. The main idea is to be right, in terms of winning percentage. More times you become right, and sometimes you still lose. Sometimes the forecasts fail. That's still okay, and that's why we trade the market with money management rules to control risk. Now let me increase the width of these trend lines. So it's quite possible that we are going to get a top inside AUD-USD currency pair. This is the 4-hour time frame. So the forecast says that if market tries to break below the support level over here, let's change the color to yellow would be fine. Okay, some type of this area over here. Okay, so if market clear out all of these support levels, and we get some kind of a red color bearish candlestick over here, once we get that, I would prefer to start looking for sell trading opportunities. I'm not saying you just jump the sell trade. All I'm saying is that the direction becomes down. It becomes quite bearish as soon as market manages to breaks below these swing lows over here. You can easily notice that we got these wicks over here, these long tails of candlesticks down over here and over here as well. And we got the same right at the upper area. This green color candlestick we just left a tail above the old swing high. This is a clear false breakout, also known as a head fake. So the chances are market is probably going to start the decline, but do not just jump into the market. We want the price action to first breaks below the support level, and then consider looking for potential sell trading opportunities. Now, in order to open a trade, you need a trading system or a trading strategy. If you do not have a trading strategy, you should learn one. uh, I also teach one-to-one online classes. You can check out my website readyforex.com. Okay, so next idea is we have a possible scenario that we are getting some kind of triangle formation over here. Okay, so maybe this is wave A and we got wave B, and market is going to drop to complete wave C. After that expect D and E, but it's a little bit early to label it this way. Okay, next this is the NZDUSD currency pair, the New Zealand dollar versus United States dollar currency pair, and we got the same pattern over here. This is the 4-hour time frame scenario. So the way I see, if market is going to start the decline, assuming price action is going to stays below 0.6079 level right up here. Okay, so as long as price action is staying below this level, I would say the aggressive sellers are in control of the market and they will try to push the market to the downside. So all we need is to wait for the price action to break below these support levels over here. There's another one down over here as well. Okay, so once market managed to break through all of these support levels, then a good idea is to look for potential sell trading opportunities. Use a trading strategy which must define entry, stop loss, and take profit level. Ideally speaking, you should also incorporate some type of a money management rules to control risk, because no one is right 100% of the times. The idea over here is to make more profitable trades than losing trades. Okay, another idea, this is the plan B inside the NZDUSD currency pair, that maybe what we got is wave A, B, C, D, and that is the reason why I put a question mark, that maybe this was the wave E or maybe this was the wave E. But now I see that we took out this high, so the way I see price action is probably going to drop to print bearish wave E over here. Now there comes a problem as well, and the beautiful thing about Elliot Wave is that it tells you where you are wrong. Okay, so if price action is going to breaks below 0.6005 level, or let's use a round number. Okay, I'm going to put 0.6 0.60000. Okay, so if market managed to breaks below this round number, then obviously I would prefer to look for potential sell trading opportunities. Now the way I see, AUDUSD currency pair is trying to drop, so we might also get the same scenario, the ending diagonal scenario inside the NZDUSD currency pair as well. Okay, and the 4-hour triangle setup probably another I have noticed that market tries to breaks above this level over here. So far only we got a failure over here. We did not get a bullish candlestick, but we did not also see a new low as well in price action. There's no new low. What I mean by that is, if you look at this price action, let me draw it for you. Here's the support level over here. Okay, let me turn it to yellow. Okay, so market, we got some bearish price action today, but the decline is not enough to tell us to go bearish and look for potential sell trading opportunity. It's still above the support level, the old support area over here. So we might have seen a bottom over here, but we need an evidence. some kind of a buying pressure is required and a bullish breakout, maybe a bullish candlestick, above 0.8249 level. If it happens, then we can say, okay, we could start looking for buy trading opportunities. Otherwise, to me, it's still a range bound market, a sideways looking market. Overall, it's still a downtrend going on. Let me show you what I mean by that. If you check out the rainbow, even if you check out the daily time frame, you can see we got nice downtrend inside the daily as well as inside 4-hour time frames. Okay, so US dollar Swiss franc currency pair, the trend is still down, but it could change. There is a possibility that the USD Swiss franc is going to rise up from current levels. Okay, next one, let's go over to the another scenario. So this is the another scenario which I discussed earlier, but you see the price action started the drop, but got this long tail candlestick. The price action is out of this triangle pattern, but we still need more breaks down over here, like a break below 8168 level would provide us a high probability that the market indeed trying to drop more. Next one is the USDCAD currency pair. We got a break below the support level. Market, earlier, it was trying to show us some support down over here, but the way I see market is trying to go nowhere. I would say let's take a look at a daily time frame. So we got this 1, 2, 3, 4, probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's take a look at the rainbow. Okay, it's trying to turn into a downtrend in 4-hour. It's a clear downtrend. As far as the Elliot Wave Analysis is concerned, this looks like to me we got wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5, and the move is over. So this looks like a wedge shape formation. What I mean by that is this. Let me draw the trend lines. Okay, so we got this potential ending diagonal scenario inside US dollar versus Canadian dollar currency pair. Okay, so if market is not going to break below 1.3627 level, the idea is market is going to break higher. In other words, we have this support over here. Okay, and let me write it down, the support level as well, so it becomes much easy. So this is the support right over here. The level, okay, 1.36. Okay, I will come back to this level and just double check everything. So 1.3633. okay, so it is. So this is the level 1.3633. This is the support level, and if market is not going to break this level, then there's a high probability then we are most likely going to get a bullish breakout inside US dollar CAD currency pair. In other words, if price action is not going to breaks below 36.33 level, then expect a bullish breakout. And the way we got these ending diagonals with other pairs like the Aussie dollar and Kiwi, we could also get a bullish breakout. So it's quite possible that market could breaks above 1.3728 level, and if it happens, then look for potential buy trading opportunities. Do not buy down over here. It's not a good idea to buy, but if you do want to open a buy trade over here, make sure you use some kind of a trading strategy which must define entry, stop loss, and take profit levels. Next one is the spot gold. Now in spot gold, we're getting kind of a choppy price action over here. In spot gold, the market could go sideways a little bit. Maybe this is some kind of a triangle: A, B, C, expect D, and then E, and then market is going to rise up more. But we need more price action inside spot gold, so I'm going to leave it at this point. Okay, that's pretty much it for today. Let me check out some of the chat and see. Okay, so I discussed about the spot gold that we need more price action. If you go over to a small time frame, there is a clear choppy price action going on, multiple overlaps inside the area. So this is definitely some kind of a double or a triple zigzag pattern going on. So the way I see in spot gold, market is probably going to find some resistance over here. Here it is. So we have the resistance over here. So another one would be somewhere over here. Okay, but do not just jump into the market. You want the price action to hit the resistance level and then look for a trading opportunity with a potential high probability, I would say, trade setup. Okay, so that's pretty much it for today, and hopefully I will see you tomorrow same time. So from my side, have a nice day, and bye bye.